The Bert Show.
So I'm really glad we talked her out of doing this texting tutor last week because it just reeked of kind of like desperation.
I don't say that.
You did.
It just, no, it screamed, I'm struggling with my self-esteem, but you shouldn't be. So let us try to build you up and give you some confidence that you don't need to do this.
But I mean, if she sits down with the ex-boyfriend's current wife and starts asking questions.
Why do you marry you and not me?
Yeah, not me. It's going to seem a little crazy.
No, for sure. It does. it really does.
So we didn't do it.
We didn't do it. We talked her out of it. Good morning, Lane.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Are you glad that we didn't do that, looking back at it?
I'm glad to just get other people's advice that are outside of my world, just looking at it and yeah, I am glad. I mean, I'd love to hang out with her at some point, but not for that reason.
Yeah, and I want to reiterate also something I said to you last week. My thought is, I feel like a lot of people have their finger on the panic button when you get to be in your 30s or whatever, and you're like, what am I doing wrong?
Where's my person?
Where's my person?
Yeah. There's a lot.
But I also want to say, like the same thing I said last week, that maybe that person, there's nothing wrong with you, and maybe your person just hasn't arrived in front of you yet. That's all.
Yeah, but that's easier said than believed.
Is
when you're in it and you're alone and you're longing for companionship and for somebody who is in a committed, loving relationship to tell you, oh, but your person's just around the corner. I would kind of like to tell you to shove it.
Well, I think if you're like a person worth capturing, that it should take a little bit longer to get you, man.
Especially if you're trying to find somebody of certain morals and certain standards and you don't want to give in. It's going to take you a while.
All right, but there is good news. Now, we didn't text last week, but there is good news that came out of this, Lane.
Okay.
So, do you remember at the end of our conversation when I threw out there, wouldn't it be so cool if destiny intervened and somebody was listening and your voice just resonated with him and we would get an email and then destiny would provide you with the love of your life through texting tutor that we didn't do?
Yeah, I do remember that part, yeah. Mm-hmm.
We got an email.
We got a warm body.
That's all we know.
Oh, my gosh, you're kidding me.
Yep, somebody that knows how to spell and use punctuation and capital letters and he sounds perfect.
I love how you say we got a warm body, and I'm over here like this could be destiny. That's a wide swath of spectrum here. However, I do have an email. Lane, would you be open to hearing the email?
Oh my gosh. You guys are, yes, please.
Okay.
Let's hear the email.
All right. Good evening, Bert Show.
Oh, he's great.
Yep.
Perfect.
Do we need to hear anything else?
No, that's it.
He sounds like a perfect gentleman.
All right, done and done. We'll send you his stuff. You guys have fun, Lane. Now, he said, good evening, Bert Show. I heard Lane on your show this morning, and I haven't been able to stop thinking about her. You guys constantly tell people to shoot their shot. So here I am. I'm shooting my shot. What's the worst that could happen? I get completely embarrassed and ridiculed on live radio. Let's do this. Lane and I find ourselves in similar situations. The last 3 relationships I've been in have all ended somewhat amicably, yet each woman has married the next man they date. I truly get her frustration. I thought you gave solid advice, and I'm glad you didn't go through with the texting tutor. When something like that happens, your self-esteem does take a bit of a hit. You can't help but wonder, what am I doing wrong? Am I not deserving of long-lasting love? Lane's voice struck me as kind and intriguing. I, too, am a dog person. I have a lab named Lou. I, too, enjoy nature. While I'm sure there are plenty of people with these same interests.
There's nobody else. Dogs in nature?
No.
Very specific.
While I'm sure there are plenty of people with these same interests, there was one thing that Lane said that struck me the most. She wants a teammate. I grew up playing sports and have the same mentality. I'm currently searching for my life teammate. A little more about me. I'm 5'11" and get told I look like Jimmy Fallon. Oh, and for Mo, I'm a Scorpio. Not sure if that's a good match for a Virgo or not.
Can be. As long as a Virgo can be spontaneous and get out their head, yeah, it'd be a great match.
I'm ready to find my life teammate. I don't want to come across desperate or like a stage 5 clinger. Maybe Lane is it. Maybe she's not. But I'd never know unless I tried. I'm including my phone number and links to my social media. Please feel free to pass on my information to her. I'm living life with no regrets. Thanks again for how you handled the conversation with Lane. You benefited more than just her. Daniel.
Dang, you sound pretty cool.
That's pretty solid.
My God. Oh, my God.
Do you want his contact info and maybe you guys link up or whatever?
I think maybe I do.
Lane, do you know what I just realized?
What?
Daniel is his name.
Mm-hmm.
Your name is within his name.
Oh, God.
Oh,
come
wow.
on.
That's what we're doing.
Seriously, this is what women do, right?
Okay, let's
L-A-N-E. It's right in there.
She's shaking in a chair.
Oh, my God. You're so connected. You're so obviously connected.
I'm just saying.
I'll tell you what could be really cool, though. I mean, let's just say, taking Kristen's romantic, optimistic side, right?
Please.
That, look, he happened to be listening at the right time.
Right.
He had plenty of radio stations to listen to. Plenty of morning shows, happened to be listening at the exact same time you were on. He probably doesn't listen to all 4 hours, so who knows? Maybe this is the universe bringing you guys together.
Maybe. I mean, look, I am here for it. Like, I kind of, after you guys, we had the long chat that I, really, appreciated so much. I was like, you know what, let it go. Just let it sit. Don't think about it anymore for a minute. And then, I don't know, here we are.
Here it is.
Get out your head, Virgo. Just let it happen.
I did. I got out of my head. I stopped trying for a second. And I don't know. I love that he's looking for a teammate. I love that that's what he picked out.
All right, well,
I do think you have to. Sorry. I will talk about this forever. I would spend the whole hour.
Please don't. We don't get that kind of time.
And don't do that on the date.
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay.
All right, Lane, hold on one sec. We'll give you his contact info, and then we'll follow up with you and find out if it was great or not, okay?
Okay, great.
All right, it's a Bert Show.
Hey, The Bert Show.